There are more than 1,000 schools who compete in each division of college basketball combined. Only a select number of freshmen make their school's basketball roster each year as walk-ons, and even fewer start. However, for every odd is a player who defies them.
Michael Swift, Savannah State, point guard / shooting guard from Jacksonville, Florida. Family guy, just a hooper, man.
For the freshman sensation, this journey began as a child.
I've been playing basketball since I was 5. I really seen my brother do it. So he played football. He ended up playing football for Trinity Christian, won a championship there. But I really saw him play basketball in middle school. That's what made me want to play, following my big brother.
Going into his 6th grade year, what began as a kid following in his big brother's footsteps became a passion.
Honestly, from about to like 4th grade, I wasn't really like the best player. I was always the hustle player, just doing the dirty things. But really, around my 5th, going into 6th grade summer, I had locked in and started working out by myself and working out with my trainer, Coach Will. That's when I really knew that I could really be something. I changed my shot around. I really knew I could be something. And I just stuck to it and just kept working out with her. And I just kept seeing, like, I just kept getting leaps and bounds over my peers. And once I did that, I was like, I could really do something with this. Like, I can go to school for this if I really, like, put in the work.
Sticking true to this passion, Swift ended up attending Andrew Jackson High School, where he made state championships in his 9th and 11th grade years. For Swift, his time at Andrew Jackson shaped the basketball player we see today.
A lot of a testament to Coach James Collins. I just appreciate him so much. He really put, as a lot of people would say, that dog in you. You got to play defense if you're there. You got to play hard. You got to work hard. You're going to be in the gym every day. And like you said, to the winning culture, a lot of things, like as you can see, how we're going to the playoffs, a lot of things that he always told us is just basketball at the end of the day. It's just a basketball game. So that helps me keep my composure in anything that I do. So like my first collegiate game, that's what I thought, is just basketball. When my first SEAC playoff game, is just basketball. So that really helped me. Just that winning culture, I was definitely college ready.
While thankful for his time at Andrew Jackson, Swift took on a new challenge as he transferred to Potter's House Christian Academy for his senior year to expand his skill set for the next level.
They accepted me like a family. We worked hard. We worked really hard. It was just, like I said with Andrew Jackson, we worked hard on defense and certain things, but with Potter's House, we were working on more skill work, more ball handling, things of that sort. And also, when I was at Andrew Jackson, I played more of the shooting guard, and I knew once I got to the college level, I was going to have to play point guard. At Potter's House, I played point guard. So it was just better for my development.
Despite a ton of team and individual success in high school, the recruiting process was a challenge for Swift.
I had got a few JUCO offers from there, a few looks, a few Division II interests, but nothing really. It wasn't really me, because I felt like I wasn't at home, close to home, being, like I said at the beginning, close to my family and things of that sort. A lot of them was really far. Someone was like 14, 15 hours away. I just didn't want to do that.
Despite a lack of recruitment, Swift's main goal never wavered.
Mentally, I was kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I was very, very disappointed. But I knew the work that I put in, I would be able to perform on any level. I knew that if I just trusted myself and trusted my work, that I could really do it. So I decided to, instead of, sulking, getting mad, just keep putting in the work like I did this summer, just kept putting in work. Even though sometimes you want to give up, quit, things of that nature, you got to believe in yourself, and me believing in myself got me here, and I really just am proud of myself for real.
As Swift walked onto Savannah State's basketball team, his only goal was to work.
As a freshman walk-on, the first thing, so my 9th grade year, when I went to Andrew Jackson, I played on varsity. I played, but some stuff had happened, and I ended up not playing as much as I was supposed to, in my opinion. So I kind of brought that same exact mindset, and I knew that I needed to learn. I didn't think I was going to get thrown into the fire so quick, starting and things of that nature, but it's cool because I really wanted to learn. So that whole preseason, I was sitting there trying to learn from AJ playing, Austin Lewis, my captains, really just sitting there trying to learn, absorb everything. So that was really it, just learning and just trying to come in and contribute and do whatever coach asked me to. If that's running the offense, if that's playing defense on the best players, if that's guarding the big man, I'm going to do whatever coach asked me to just so our team could win. One of my coaches, Coach JB, for Andrew Jackson, he always told us defense gonna get you on the court. And I believed him, but now you could really see it. My defense really does get me on the court, and I could definitely attest that to Andrew Jackson. I really do.
It's I say dedication. I know it was one point throughout the season where he wasn't in the gym as much. So I tell him, I was like, your numbers a little low, you ain't getting no shots up. And since then it was different.
Earning playing time as a walk-on was something that Swift embraced as the season progressed.
I know that if I do what I'm supposed to and I show coach, I'll earn that, which I feel like I have, but I got to keep going and keep earning his trust even more. I'm at least trying to get in the gym at least one extra time a day. So, like, if we have a practice, I'll go in and shoot. But let's say I can't do that. I'm going to go watch film. Because at the beginning of the year when we were going through, I guess you could say training camp, Coach Moss, a big supporter of us too. Shout out to him. He does film and he records our practices. So I'll go back and watch practices and see what I needed to do, because at the end of the day, I am a freshman, so I'm getting taught whole new concepts. So I'm trying to go back on the concepts and try and perfect those concepts in my mind, getting mental reps, so I can be able to go on the court and do it so coach can know that I'm doing what he asks of.
When he played at Jackson, which is a high school, Andrew Jackson High School in Jacksonville, and they're really gritty, like hard working, just a really dog. He's a dog, and a lot of times you don't have that. Some guys are a little bit more timid, so he always had the confidence and the trust, and it's gonna give you 100%. But now it's taking that 100% and being able to execute on the little things to take you from good or average to great.
Swift became more and more confident as he worked his way firmly into the starting lineup. No moment showcased this more than Swift's game-tying three, sending the Tigers to overtime versus Fort Valley State.
Okay, so I don't want to tell too much about our play, but it was drawn up for me. It was like a second or third option on the play, and they hadn't seen that option yet. So I knew once I caught the ball, it's in a good spot. That's one of my favorite spots to shoot, actually, on the left wing. You can say left elbow. I practice that shot a lot. He actually shaded me a little bit more than I felt comfortable. I took a dribble over and I made the shot. I was proud of myself, but I know that's attested to my work.
At Savannah State, Swift's jersey number changed from number 4 to number 55. However, number 55 took on a special meaning.
It was something that came to me, but I also somewhat chose it too, because like I was telling my big brother, he was number 55 in college and in high school, so kind of tested him. I think I'm gonna stick with it for the next 4 years.
Alongside Quay King, Austin Lewis helped Michael Swift through the ups and downs of the season.
And shout out to my captain, Austin. Me and my fellow teammate, Jordan Markell, we had went through like a little rough patch, probably about 3-4 games. We had went on a little loser streak, but we weren't playing the best. And at the end of the day, we are a big part of the team, and we have to contribute no matter what. But we were having some rough games, and Austin had ended up talking to us. We had just dropped the game against Allen at home, so it was a really big loss to us. We were really frustrated. So me and Jordan was just sitting in the locker room after the game, and Austin had told us, man, y'all boys keep y'all heads up, man. I had went through the same thing my freshman year. It's called the freshman wall. So I felt like me and Jordan had hit the freshman wall, and I didn't realize what it was. I just thought, like, man, I'm playing bad. I got to tighten up, just getting down on myself. But he had talked to us and just told us, like, just stay in the gym. If you stay in the gym, keep watching film and just keep going, you're going to get through it. And I feel like that's exactly what happened. I feel like the last couple games I've been doing what I'm supposed to, and then especially he was saying at the SEAC tournament, we need y'all, so y'all going to have to.
There was a point in the season, I think like around mid-January, he was kind of at a low point and kind of hit like a wall. And I hit that same wall my freshman year. So just, giving him advice and tips on how to navigate and just get through it. And he definitely got through it. He came through big for us at the end of the year. So,
Highlighted by his parents, Swift had a strong support system during the season.
They the biggest ones, those two right there. I mean, the only person that, of course, I have to put above them is God, but those two right there, those two keep me going, especially them and my sister and my brother. I can't thank them enough. My homeboy Fred and my homeboy Akari, man, they always been sticking with me through it. Since I was in 9th grade, they always stuck with me. My homeboy since 4th grade, they just always stuck with me. My family, they always stuck with me. They always believed in me. And my friends here, they always just give me encouraging words like, you got this, just keep going. I got a friend group they call D7. I got Sadir, Sin, Sean, Jada, Nayana, Elise, and me. That's D7. I'm always hanging out with them. Those are my dogs, man. It really do mean a lot to me, like for real. Like it really do be making me want to cry sometimes. It really be helping me.
Swift still has a chip on his shoulder as he prepares for the future.
Oh yeah, the chip is just only gonna get bigger because now that I'm thinking, I know I'm thinking kind of far ahead, but just me personally, just future goals and future aspirations. Like my coach tell me to write down, I want to be eventually SEAC Player of the Year. Then I also want to eventually lead this team to a Division II national championship, something like that. So I don't want to just limit myself to just here. You know what I'm saying? So yes, of course that chip is definitely going to be big on my shoulder. Yeah.
Lastly, Swift had a special message for every college walk-on.
Biggest thing is trust your work. If you know that you're putting in the work and you feel like you can really do it, you got to do it. You gotta believe in yourself. You can't second guess yourself. You got to really just go after it. It's okay to fail sometimes because I felt like I almost failed my family, failed my parents when I didn't go on scholarship and I made them almost pay for school again. You know what I'm saying? So I know next year I don't want that to ever happen again where they won't ever have to pay for my college again. But if you trust your work, put in the work, you'll be good.
Freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, number 55, Michael Swift.